What's up, y'all? It's Alexiana. Welcome to the Lexi Show. Now, I think we need to have us a little discussion. We're going to be talking about the difference between being feminine and being gay. And I know what you're thinking. Lexi, aren't they the same thing? No, baby. No. Being feminine and being gay are not the same thing, and let me explain. First off, let's insert the definition of being feminine. I'm going to insert it on the screen. Being feminine basically is when you have qualities or an appearance associated with women or girls. And I'm fixing to tell you this right now. A lot of men watching this video, the level-headed men watching this video are scared to admit this, but I'm fixing to tell you this right now. Every man has feminine ways. There, I said it. Every man has feminine ways, some more than others, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're gay. You have those men that grew up around a lot of females their whole life that they adopt a lot of feminine characteristics, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're gay. They can simply turn out straight in the end, vice versa. You have those women that grew up around a lot of men their whole life, they adopt a lot of masculine characteristics, but at the end of the day, they know that they like men. And I said that to say this. You can be feminine and be straight, vice versa. You can be masculine and be gay. Being straight doesn't necessarily have one way of acting, vice versa. Being gay doesn't have one way of acting. Like, you have masculine gay men, vice versa. You have feminine straight men. For example, God rest his soul, Prince. Now, on the surface, when I seen Prince back in the day, I ain't gonna lie, I thought he was one of the girls. I ain't gonna lie, I had thought Prince was one of the girls. But up to this day, wait, hold on. Sis, come here right quick. Nah, they can't see you anyway. Well, just come out, I'll tell you. Okay, they can't see you and stuff like that, but okay, like, I'm talking about the difference between being feminine and being gay and stuff like that, and I had mentioned Prince. Now, you got to admit, on the surface, back in the day when we had first found out who Prince was and stuff, did you think he was gay?
Yeah, because I he was twirling around on stage and saying, ooh, and all that type of stuff. Yeah, at first.
And I'm going to see if we're thinking the exact same thing. That famous pond scene where Apollonia stripped down and stuff like that and showed her goodies, you got to admit, that was put in that movie on purpose to show to the world that Prince was straight.
Yeah, that he like pussy.
Exactly. Like I had said, y'all, me and my sister, we both had thought Prince was gay, from his appearance and how he acted on stage. But that famous pond scene, if you've seen the movie Purple Rain, that famous pond scene where Apollonia had stripped down to show her goodies and stuff was a green light to show that Prince was straight.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
Alright, y'all can go now. I just wanted to tell you that. I just wanted to get your input on that.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all can go.
Hey, they want to see me twerk?
Hell no, you gonna get me demonetized, girl. Hell, I might not get demonetized, but hell, I'm talking about something serious here. Well, semi-serious, but anyways, hell, I bet a lot of y'all want to see that anyway. But anyways, yeah, take Prince, for example. On the surface, Prince kind of looked like one of the girls, but the pond scene and stuff like that in Purple Rain, where Apollonia stripped down and showed her goodies, proved to the world that Prince was straight. So, yeah, I pretty much said that to say this and stuff like that. Like I said, you can be feminine like Prince, and you can be feminine like Prince and express yourself in a flamboyant way and be straight. Vice versa, you can be a masculine man and be gay. Like I said, being straight does not have just one way as to how you act. Vice versa, being gay doesn't have one way as to how you act. Like, you can be a man that's as straight as Debo from Friday, as masculine as Debo from Friday, and be gay. And I hate to say this, what Beyonce said in her fancy song of Destiny's Child, I won't say no names, but I'm not going to say any names. But I myself have been with some guys that I had went to school with that if I had dropped their names in this video, you'd be shocked like, what? I didn't know he rolled like that. Like, I never would have guessed. Like, I said that to say this. On the surface, they don't look like they roll like that, but behind closed doors is a different story. Like I said, being gay does not have one way as to how you act. Vice versa, being straight does not have one way as to how you act. And I'll give you another example. People that I had went to school with may know who I'm talking about, but if you do, please don't, expose in the comments because I want to keep this private. But whatever. There's a teacher that I had went to school with that who we're gonna call Mr. Wall. Because I'm looking at the wall, we just gonna call him Mr. Wall. And on the surface, he looked and acted like one of the girls, like he had the walk, he had the talk, and all that stuff. But he later had popped out and had married one of the teachers, which happened to be one of my loving teachers that I love so much up to this day. He then popped out and married one of the teachers, and I was shocked because, like, I was thinking to myself, damn, I thought he was gay. Like, it was kind of a shocker to me because, as a kid, you judge a book by its cover. I was like, judging by how, because I was thinking to myself, judging by how he acted, I thought he was gay, but he popped out and married one of the teachers. I was like, damn, fooled the hell out of me. Like I keep saying, you don't have to be feminine to be gay, vice versa. You don't have to be masculine to be straight. You have feminine acting straight men, vice versa. You have masculine gay men. And quite frankly, a film boy like me, I prefer masculine gay men. I do not go for the film boys, the feminine acting gay men that dress and act like me. I don't go for them. I go for the macho, masculine, what nigga, like masculine gay men. Those are the types that I go for. Like, I'm feminine and I prefer masculinity. Vice versa, a lot of men that are masculine prefer femininity. So, yeah, I know I keep saying this over and over. I know I sound like a tape recorder, but whatever. You have feminine acting straight men, vice versa. You have masculine gay men. Being gay does not have one way as to how you act. A guy does not have to look, dress, talk, and act like me to be gay. There are men out there, some of the ones that I went to school with, that unless they told you on the surface, you wouldn't be able to guess it. So, like, and also I want to include this other example. If y'all seen the movie Drumline 2, there's a gay man in there, and there's a scene and stuff like that where two girls, they were talking about a guy that they liked and stuff like that. I think they were at a party or something. They was talking about a guy they liked and stuff like that with some other guy and stuff like that. And then the guy, he was talking some stuff. He said, yeah, with his fine ass. And they looked at him like they were shocked because they never would have guessed it. And he hit them with, what? We don't all snap our fingers. And that's a prime example. You can be masculine looking and masculine acting and be gay. All gay men do not look, dress, and act the same. Vice versa, not all straight men look, dress, and act the same. As just like females, because you have those women that express themselves in, like them supermodels and stuff like that express themselves in androgynous styles and stuff like that are straight at the end of the day. Vice versa, you have those men that, experiment with the flashy colors and the androgynous styles that know that they're straight at the end of the day. Like, you can express yourself man or woman in any way you choose, and you can express yourself as a man or woman in any way you see fit, and pretty much still stay true to yourself and know who you are at the end of the day. Like, who cares what people say? Who cares what people think? So, yeah, I hope I dropped some knowledge on y'all today. I felt like I was rambling, but whatever. I hope I made sense. I felt like I was rambling, but hey, it is what it is. Like I keep saying over and over, you have feminine acting straight men, vice versa, you have masculine gay men. A man does not have to look, talk, dress, walk, and act like me to be gay. And also, just because a man isn't like macho and stuff like that, just because a man isn't macho doesn't necessarily mean that, just because a man is not macho and he's a little feminine acting doesn't mean that he's not straight. Like, different strokes for different folks. Everybody's different. So yeah, that's just about it for this video. Like always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to start my social media handles over here, so the description box down below. So feel free to add and follow me on those. So until next time, peace.